You're listening to the Back Porch Talk podcast. Danny and Jason had many discussions and debates on the back porch while making pivotal investment moves with assets. That's right, with trading cards. They welcome you to the back porch and right into those discussions about current sports news with a fresh and unique twist. So come on and join us. Welcome to the Back Porch Talk podcast. I'm your co-host, Jason.
Your co-host, Danny.
Fans, we got a full show for you today. But I know what to do. Go ahead and like. Go ahead and subscribe. We need the algorithms to algorithm. Got a little MLB news and talk. NFL. And yes, we do have a trading card scenario. Looking forward to it. But first, Danny, right into some MLB news, more so with regards to the Milwaukee Brewers. What are the Brewers trying to do? Listen, Brewers, y'all need to keep Freddie. Listen, he at least went into the playoffs. You would have a good rotation. You need to get another pitcher to come in to really fill out the pitching staff and the roster, the starting pitchers. But rumors about getting rid of Freddie, keeping Woodruff. Why? Woodruff hasn't been in the playoffs for us for the past 2 seasons because he's injured. Why go that route? Keep Freddie. Freddie has been consistent. Freddie has been a stellar pitcher. And at this juncture where we are right now, I just don't see where if you trade Freddie, you get some draft picks. We trying to win right now. So we need pitching to do that. The World Series proved that.
Mm-hmm.
The National League Championship proved that. So why would you take a step backwards for someone who has been injured the past 2 playoff stints? I don't know, Danny. Brewers need to get it together because at this juncture, the fans deserve better. Yes, we got into the National League Championship, but at the same token, we didn't do anything in the National League Championship. We thought the Cubs series was the World Series. That was not the case. We had another series to go. And then Ohtani go ahead and hit 3 home runs and pitch like he pitched. Are you kidding me? That is the best game since forever. Think about it. He hit 3 home runs in the National League Championship and pitched in the same game. Are you kidding me? And you trying to get rid of Freddie? What sense does that make, man? Listen, I hope this goes viral because that makes absolutely no sense to me. The Brewers fans deserve better. We deserve better. What say you, Danny?
Jason, this Freddie Peralta story has been interesting to follow ever since the Brewers season wrapped up. It was rumors initially reported, I saw on Bleacher Report, that the Brewers were considering trading Freddie Peralta. And then like a week or so later, it was like, no, he's going to stay. And then today again, there's reports or rumors that Freddie Peralta, and they're talking about landing spots, and I just don't understand what the Brewers are trying to do and what their objectives are here. So that's where we need to see. And the story that Woodruff is, signing the qualifying offer as reported today. I think then that means Freddie should be coming back. If they're bringing Woodruff back, they better be bringing back Freddie Peralta because you need that insurance policy. If you're bringing Woodruff back, because Woodruff, like you said, he's been injured. When Woodruff pitches, he's been great, but the problem is availability.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's not available, he does no good. He wasn't available, like you mentioned, in the playoffs. They needed him to spell some of those in those games where the arms were tired and they kept running out the same tired bullpen pitchers, and they started getting rocked, especially against the Dodgers. It happened in the Cubs series too. So I'm hoping that with this report that Woodruff is signing this offer sheet, that Peralta will not be going anywhere. So more to come on this, but until I see exactly what their plan is, but you know how the Brewers are too,
Cheap.
cheap.
You
And
see,
so, so Peralta, if there's something going on behind the scenes around negotiations or anything like that, that may be driving some of this. But you got to understand, he's like the foundation of that staff.
then to me, this would be a sign of if the Brewers are going for it.
Yep.
If they keep both Woodruff and Peralta, but then get another pitcher, get another arm.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, they have players in the farm system to trade to get another arm. To me, and you keep Miz, you keep the set, but you go and get another arm. That to me would be a sign that you're going for it. And we need another bat. We need
That's what.
another bat, man.
Yeah.
Skip Yelly. Yelly hasn't done anything for us in the past two, three postseasons. One postseason he was injured, but he hasn't done anything for us. We need another bat, consistent bat.
Yep.
Once you have another arm, a bat, resign. You already got Freddie. Wizard signs qualifying offer. Get another arm. Get another bat. That to me is an indication that we're going for it.
Agree.
And you know what? I don't even put Yelly at the bottom of the order. Forget that, man. I think, truth be told, I think that's what they should have done in the playoffs. Put him in the bottom of the order, man. He not hitting no way.
He was struggling bad, man.
Man, put him in the bottom of the order, man.
Yep. Work his way back up.
Yeah. And now Danny on to NFL where whole lot happened this past weekend in NFL, Danny. You got folks spitting on each other. I mean, come on, man. What's happening? But I want to highlight a couple games, Danny. One game that highlights that of the Green Bay Packers prevailing over the Giants 27-20. This game was a lot closer than what it should have been, quite frankly, against the Giants. Packers got some issues, man. I'll just say that. Jordan Love, 13 for 24, 174 yards, only 174 yards against the New York Giants. 2 touchdowns. Jameis Winston, 19 for 29, 201 yards, 1 interception. He's in for a dart who has concussion. And so Jameis gets the start. But I just say this, Danny. Packers, to me, I don't know what's going on with them. Rushing, Wilson, 11 carries, 40 yards, touchdown. Josh Jacobs, I believe, got injured, 7 carries for 40 yards. Romeo Dobbs catches the ball 4 times for 53 yards, targeted 8 times. Christian Watson, 4 catches, targeted 5 times, 46 yards, 2 touchdowns for Christian Watson. And it's an absolutely phenomenal catch at the end of the game there, too, for a touch. Matthew Golden, only 1 reception for 24 yards, targeted 3 times. Hey, man, there's something going on with this offense, man. It's something just not clicking. I don't know if it's the old. I just don't know. Something's not clicking. And we're about to go into these divisional games coming up here. Thanksgiving game is going to be huge against the Lions at Detroit. Are you kidding me? So Packers need to come with it, man. I just don't know what's going on there. Another game that I highlight, the Rams and Seahawks, 21-19. Rams get the victory. You got to watch out for the Rams, man. I think the Rams, if you're talking about the NFC, to me, the Rams are the ones who are really, really showcasing their skills and talent. This is going to be really interesting. And a part of me is rooting for Devontae Adams. A big part of me is rooting for Devontae Adams because to me, he was kind of done wrong with the whole Aaron Rodgers trying to figure out what he going to do. And then Devontae Adams going to the Raiders. Carr is no longer there. I mean, it's just so much. So I'm rooting for Devontae to get one. The other game of note here, Danny, for me, the Eagles against the Lions, 16-9, controversial call at the end of the game here. A pass interference that wasn't a pass interference. 16-9, Eagles win. Saquon Barkley, 26 carries, 83 yards. Uh, um, Jared Goff, 14 for 37, 255 yards, a touchdown. I just, think, Danny, that the Eagles are patching things as they go. They're not as dominant offensively as they were last year. Something's a little off there as well. But I'll say in the NFC, to me, the Rams are the ones who are clicking. Seattle's even clicking. On the AFC, well, I hate to say this, man. Gotta watch out for the doggone Bears, man. Bears beat the Vikings 19-17. Can't stand the Bears for obvious reasons. Can't stand the Vikings for obvious reasons. I definitely can't stand the Bears though. But they're 7-3, and you got to really notice them in the division. And so, just a whole lot happened in this NFL weekend, Danny. I'll just say that we're coming down to the wire here. We're 11 games in. Just a lot. What say you about the NFL?
And Jay, on your Green Bay Packers, yeah, they got lucky this weekend. Jameis, that pick and that interception at the end, that wasn't his fault.
Mm-mm.
The receiver didn't run the route. He was anticipating him doing a post, and he didn't post. And Jameis was playing with fire that whole game, though, because he kept throwing it to the Packers. They just couldn't catch it. For the Packers to let the Giants stay in the game the way they did, being as depleted as the Giants were, I think LaFleur, after that Eagles game, he's starting to feel that pressure. And it's kind of showing with the players, man, they're playing tight. I'm not sure, but Christian Watson bailed them out on a couple throws because that first touchdown he had, I think it was Malik Willis came in the game because Jordan Love got hurt. Watson snagged it from the Giants defender. Otherwise, that could have been a pick. And then that play he made at the end of the game. So we'll see. And Josh Jacobs being banged up. We'll see how that goes for the rest of the season. I know it doesn't sound like it's major, but still something to consider. My Falcons, Jason, you can't make this stuff up, man. Falcons lose to the Carolina Panthers 30-27 in overtime, where we did lead the game 21-7 at one point, 21-10 at half. Michael Penix ends up getting hurt in the second half, knee injury where he's on the IR and possibly season ending. So there's some more testing going on as far as if it's an ACL. And for those of you who know Michael Penix's history, both knees have been, he's had ACL injuries, so his knees are a problem. So then that meant Kirk Cousins got in the game and he did nothing. So Bijan had a great game, 104 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, looked great. Algier scored. Drake London had 119 yards. He has a PCL injury now. He got tangled up, so he's out for a couple games. And they let Bryce Young, Bryce Young was in and out of that game like 3 or 4 times. He was getting popped, and he ended up throwing for 440 yards on us. McMillan had 2 touchdowns, and Bryce Young, I don't think had over 200 yards in the last like 4 games. So his get right game is the Atlanta Falcons because they beat us 30-0 earlier in the season. And yeah, we went to OT, did nothing, and Carolina wins the game. So now we go to New Orleans this week, and we'll see what happens. But Raheem's seat has got to be on fire right now.
Oh, it's on fire. It's on fire.
It's just like I just watched them play, man, and watching Bijan, Drake London, all this talent they have, and it's just going to waste. How many games have they lost like this year? So we'll see what happens. But right now, man, it does not look good. We're playing for the toilet bowl right now in the NFC South next week against the Saints.
Well, I'm glad you said Raheem's seat is on fire. I think there's no cooling off. I think it's only going to get hotter to the point of him not being there any longer. And I hate to say that because, yeah, opportunity with Tampa Bay, opportunity with the Falcons. I don't know how many more opportunities he really going to get as a head coach. You see him, possibly being a coordinator But head coach maybe I don't know. I don't
Yep.
know.
And it's
So
tough, man, because he's a likable guy
yeah.
too. That's the problem.
I just
So
had
we'll see.
bad opportunities, bad chances, and
Hmm.
it it's bad luck. So
And Jason, one other thing to note that the Falcons do not have a number one or first round draft pick last or next year because they traded it to the Rams. So that's another thing to consider in this whole thing with Penix injury, and so we'll see there. Just a couple other quick games. Chiefs lose a close one to the Broncos, and the Chiefs are hanging on by a thread, man. They have the Colts coming up this week, and we'll see how they bounce back. But that was a game they needed, and they lost. So
mhm.
Broncos pull out another one, man. It's just how it goes in these seasons, man. The teams that can win these close games, it makes a world of difference. The Ravens, another team, they're Lamar Jackson did not look good, but they pulled out a game. Shador Sanders got in the game. He did not look good either. So we'll see if he can bounce back. They play the Raiders next week, but he opens up the offense more. I look at it
Mhm.
that way, but
Mhm.
the offensive line is shaky, and he's in a tough predicament right now. So he has some proving to do over these next couple games.
And then I just heard so many things about Shador in
Hmm.
where he hasn't been practicing or taking snaps with the first team.
Yep.
The first time that the first team really heard his cadence call was
Hmm.
in the game.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, in terms of him being successful, it is good. Yeah, not having those alleged things, not happen.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's going to struggle.
Yep.
So allegedly, I don't know. Again, what's true? Heard that in the media, whatever case may be. Don't know what's true or not. But I'll just say, I hope that if he does play and start, that this week he gets the appropriate snaps.
And I'm sure they will now that he will
Yeah.
be in the number one spot.
Yep.
And Jason, one other call out here, man, is with that Eagles Lions game. The Eagles offensive line, I think, is the problem with them, man, because Lane Johnson got hurt again. He's one of the elder statesmen on the offensive line, and they keep shifting guys in and out. And they are feeding the ball to AJ Brown this week because of all the stuff that happened last week. So there's not a right. They don't have that balance yet, and I think that's
Mhm.
what you're trying to find because it's like trying to keep AJ Brown happy. Then you got Saquon, and then Devontae Smith didn't get any catches. So they're always
Mhm.
trying to appease somebody each week, and I think that's part of the problem. But they keep winning, so we'll see how they go. And they got Dallas next week, big game. But interesting week in the NFL this week.
And now, Danny, into our trading car scenario. Who we got?
So Jason, our trading card scenario is Victor Wembanyama, 2023 Panini rookie card for Giannis's 2013 Panini Prism rookie card. Couple quick bios. Wemby was first overall pick by the San Antonio Spurs in the 2023 draft out of France. He currently averages 26.2 points, 12.9 rebounds, and 4 assists. He's a one-time All-Star, 2 times block leader, Rookie of the Year, and one-time All-Defensive Team. Giannis, 15th overall pick by the Milwaukee Bucks in the 2013 draft out of Greece. Giannis currently averages 32.6 points, 11.3 rebounds, 7 assists. 9-time All Star, 9-time All NBA, 5-time All Defensive Team, 2-time MVP, 2021 NBA champion, and Finals MVP. Jason, who do you want in your portfolio?
And it's that rookie card. Danny, I remember when Giannis got drafted. I was on the phone with you all because I was, I don't live in the same state as you all, and I was like, I want to, get on with my boys just to kind of have that pizza
Yeah.
have the NBA draft on, whatever the case may be, right? Go through the ritual. And when the Bucks picked Giannis, everybody was like, "Who? Who is this?" And immediately started to go and look Giannis up.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know how to pronounce his name, all that stuff. We saw raw talent. In that raw talent, we did see Giannis, his rookie season, play in 81 games. His sophomore season played in 80 games. Third season played in 80 games. Fourth season played in 75 games. And then 72. My point in saying that is you asked me what card do I want my portfolio. Wemby, as much as he is a man, Wemby is stellar. He's a draw. At the same token, Wemby don't play, man. And I would say this: I would be concerned with his body type. His first season, he played in 71 games. Second season, played in 46. Now, granted, Jordan missed the season because of, he broke a foot and stuff like that. Okay, we get that. But until I see and let me say this, Wemby has improved his mindset, his tenacity, his ferocity. He has improved that mentality, which I absolutely love to see. But I got to see him on a court.
Yep.
If he's injured, I can't tell the story. I can only tell a story of somebody being on the court. But not only that, you remember this, Danny. Year after year, Giannis got stronger. He got better, more agile, more athletic. And we witnessed going from the rags, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
to riches. That story we can tell from our vantage point. He's already done told two times over in documentaries on Disney, whatever the case may be, Amazon Prime, whatever. So the story's been told, and to the point in where he won a championship with the Bucks, which hasn't been done in 50 years. So I could tell that story. I can't tell the story of Wemby as of yet. As great as player as he is, I gotta go with Giannis. Who you got?
Jason, to your point on Wemby, and he's injured again, right? Last year he had the blood clot, and he came back this year. He's stronger, like you mentioned, the mental he got right, and to see him now with this calf injury, Giannis, he has a groin injury, which was ironic. We
Mm-hmm.
made this decision to have this
Mm-hmm.
trade card scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them get injured on the same day or same time frame, but that Wemby card, man, is coveted. It was the card in that 2023 set. Wemby's a unicorn
Mm-hmm.
because he can shoot, he plays great defense, he rebounds. He's the total package. But Giannis's card, I would want my portfolio just due to all the things you mentioned, man. And Wemby, his trajectory is through the roof.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I'm the same way, man. I'm nervous about how available is he going to be, just due to the rigors of the NBA. He plays overseas, and him having these, with the blood clot now. Yeah, the calf. You never know. The calf sometimes,
Yeah.
knock on wood, leads
Mm-hmm.
to Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen this multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Giannis has been on the court. Giannis is proven, and he's still look at Giannis's numbers this year, man.
Crazy. It's crazy.
He's still putting up these numbers that are wild. He's in a different type of role this year. I look at it because Middleton being gone now, Drew being gone, Lopez being gone. That unit that went to the finals. He has a younger crew around him. They're 8-7, but he's leading by example, man. And that card is something that I definitely want, knowing that what the Bucks have been through, since Kareem and Oscar got that championship. So it's always going to be something there with that card that I would want in my portfolio. Hey, a close second is that Wemby rookie, but I'm taking Giannis as rookie as well in this scenario.
And Danny, let me add this real quickly. I do need to get to Fiserv because I do want to see Giannis in a Bucks uniform at Fiserv before that doesn't happen any longer. The second thing, we're going to see what Miles Turner, Kuzma, and Bobby does here while Giannis is out. Again, I wasn't a fan of this whole trade with the Pacers when it came to Miles Turner, purely because of what I witnessed with Miles Turner in Indiana. He's very inconsistent. And so we paid him the money. He needs to go ahead and show up. Yep. It's the opportunity to do so. So, and plus, they need to keep the Bucks afloat until Giannis gets back.
Yeah, and this will give guys an opportunity. If anything is a positive, it's early in the season versus like later in the season. So this will give some guys more minutes, like you mentioned, and kind of see how they can roll without Giannis, because I don't think there's a time frame that's been determined yet as far as that injury is concerned. We'll see, Jay.
We'll see. Thank you for joining us at Back Porch Talk Podcast. You can also join us on Twitter by tweeting us at @back_podcast. For more information, you can go to our website, which is backporchtalkpodcast.com. You can also email us at backporchtalkpodcast@gmail.com. Again, thank you for joining us, and remember that there's enough hate in the world, so go ahead and spread a little love.